Hi, this is Chetan Singh, Managing Partner at BP Impex. We are exporters for spare parts for Indian manufactured vehicles. Welcome to this fourth video of this 6-video series where I'm talking about the upcoming models of Mahindra and the components that they use. Today I'm going to be talking about the KUV 100. But first, if you've been following this series and following our channel, I request you to please subscribe it and you will get regular updates on Indian vehicle components. The KUV 100 is a new entrant by Mahindra. It is a crossover or a mini SUV as some people like to call it, and it is the first time that Mahindra has come up with such a vehicle. It comes in 3 different variations, a petrol, diesel and an electric version, and in fact till 2020 it was the only vehicle along with Tata Nexon which comes as an electric vehicle in India. So today I'm going to be talking about the fast moving spare parts for the KUV 100 and the differences and the commonalities between other models of Mahindra and the KUV 100. So talking about the most noticeable part of any vehicle, the first part would be the headlight. The KUV 100 comes in 2 different types of headlights. The lower range vehicles comes with a plain headlight, and the later models of the KUV 100 come with a DRL or a daytime running light which switches on right when you start the engine. Moving further down, talking about the bumper, the KUV 100 uses the bumper with part number 0119 AAZ 0770N, and this is the most common bumper which fits in all models of the KUV 100 from 2016, 17 till 19, and this is definitely the bumper that you need to have in your store. A lot of our people who import from us are people who have insurance companies as their clients, and they regularly need these body parts. If you're ordering the bumper, I suggest you also go for the bumper brackets and the bumper mountings, as that is something you will have a hard time finding if you don't have it in your stock. Moving on, within the bumper you have the fog lights, and all the models of the KUV 100 come with a fog light. The good thing is that the fog light remains same all throughout these models from 2016 up until now, so you only need to stock one type of fog light, which is this one on the screen right here. Talking about now the suspension of the car, I want to talk about the ball joints. I want to talk about the lower control arm ball joints specifically. These are part numbers 0401 BAA 11041N, 0401 BAA 11051N. The only difference between these 2 parts is that one is for the left hand and one is for the right hand, and there is actually no difference in the fitment of these 2 ball joints. So you can go ahead and stock a few ball joints, as it's definitely one of the faster moving suspension component. Moving on further into the suspension, talking about the shock absorbers, there are 2 different types of shock absorbers. From the 2016 and the 2017 model, you have one part number which is the 0401 EBC 00051N, and the later models from 2017 up until now have been using part number 0401 EBC 00321N. The rear shocker, however, is common throughout all the different models from 2016 up until now, and that is part number 0403 BAA 00952N. Moving now towards the engine and talking about the clutches of this car. The clutches for the KUV 100 come in 3 different types. The diesel version has a different clutch, and the petrol version has a totally different clutch. Within the diesel version, there are 2 types of clutches. One is with a Valeo make, and the other comes with a Sachs make. So we have part number 0801 CAA 0003KT, which is a Valeo clutch, and the one with a 5KT comes with a Sachs clutch. Similarly, the petrol version comes with part number 0801 CAA 0004KT, and this is a totally different clutch, and it's only used in the petrol vehicles. Moving on to the further into the engine and talking about the most common part used in any car, which all of us know whether or not we're dealing in spare parts, is the oil and the fuel filter. So the oil filter that is used in the KUV 100 is part number 0303 BAU 00110N, which is also the filter which is used in the XUV 500. This is different and much smaller than the regular filter which is used in the Scorpio and in many other models of the Mahindra, like the Bolero and your TUV and many other models, which is the bigger model, which is displayed on the screen right now. The other filter which I want to talk about is the fuel filter. Now the KUV 100 petrol uses a petrol filter, part number 1001 CA0800N, and the diesel version uses a zigzag type filter, which is also used in the new Scorpio pickup, which I talked about in one of my previous videos, and that is part number 1001 CAA14881N. If you haven't seen that video, I request you to go and see that video, as this new Scorpio pickup is definitely something that a lot of our clients are buying these days, and it's something that you definitely must have in your stock, the spare parts for the new Scorpio pickup. Moving further into the engine, there are two types of head gaskets which the KUV 100 is using, one for the petrol and one for the diesel. The part number 0302 BAW 00011N is the petrol version, and the part number 0302 BAZ 00021N is the diesel head gasket. Depending on the demand in your market, you should have a few of these in your stock. Lastly, moving on to the last part that I want to talk about today, I wanted to touch on an electrical part, and I have with me here one Bosch starter motor for the petrol KUV and one Bosch starter for the diesel KUV. Both of them are available here at BP Impex. So these are the fast moving parts for the KUV 100 that I wanted to talk about today. If you want a more detailed list about the KUV 100 spare parts, and if you think now is the correct time for you to start stocking these parts, please send us a mail or WhatsApp us on the number being displayed on the screen right now, and we'll definitely get back to you with more spare parts that you can stock for the KUV 100. If you have not yet started dealing in Mahindra in your market, I request you to please watch this video. 5 reasons why working with BP Impex will help you grow your business exponentially. I hope you liked the video. If you liked it, please do give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends in the automotive industry. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I will see you soon.